a dream brand that you've been wanting to work with for the longest time, like you've been emailing them, you've been reaching out to them, but you've been getting no replies, I've got you. So recently I created this document that I sent over to brands that I wanted to collaborate with. Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marion Oke. You know the vibes already. And today we're here with a fun video. So I'm going to be talking about all things social media. You have a dream brand that you've been wanting to work with for the longest time, like you've been emailing them, you've been reaching out to them, but you've been getting no replies, I've got you. I've got you. So recently I created this document that I sent over to brands that I wanted to collaborate with, and from that I received some goodies. So I'm going to be showing you how to get some gifting or some paid partnerships from brands. I have my laptop here, but also I'm probably going to screen share too because it's probably easier to do that. But yeah, if you have any questions as I'm going through the video, just let me know in the comments, and depending on the comments I may either create a video or I'll just reply back shortly in the video and go in depth. So yeah, let's go in. So I'm just gonna screen share. So recently I've been wanting to work more with like beauty, skincare, fashion brands, and like not just work with them but more like paid partnerships, and also some collaborations, some gifted collaborations, especially with like a lot of skincare brands or like beauty brands that I use a lot. So like really nice to like work with them and like expand with them. So what I began to do is, firstly I drafted out to email. But today I'm going to be focusing on how to present the email, how to reach out to the brand, because this day and age, like a lot of attention spans are quite low. Like people just want to see the picture and move on to the next thing. So what we're going to do is like present a document to the brand, so immediately they see it, they know what you're about, they know the quality of your content and all of that jazz. So I'm going to be showing you a document that I sent over to brands and how I received some gifted pieces from them. So I'm going to open up, I'm going to show you how I make it, but I'm going to show you, so this is like the result, but I'm going to show you how I make it. First thing I use to create these documents is Canva. So what I do is like I open up Canva, really and truly, and then I go to the elements. So you can open up a page, like it can be square format, it can be a presentation style. It honestly doesn't matter, it's just about the quality of the content. So I've opened up this document here. So I'm going to go to elements, and in elements, let me make sure I'm recording. In elements, I'm going to go to I'm just going to search up marble, because just depending on like what background you want. So search up marble background, and I have some free backgrounds and also some paid ones. It just depending on what you want. So you can click, for example, if you want this kind of design, I should be able to just drag in. So yeah, so I have this design, and then you can just expand it. I don't really like that design anyways. I'm just gonna try and find another one that I like. So it's really about finding a design that fits your aesthetic and fits your vibe, really and truly. So I'm gonna find, oh, I quite like this one, because I feel like a lot of my content is quite like soft, subtle, like really clean content. However, if your content is more like vibrant, bold, I would say go for like a bright color like a pink or red or all of that jazz. So I'm just gonna open this up now. So this is what I may use. I feel that's quite intense, I don't like that. okay, yes, I like more of this. Something like quite subtle, quite clean like this, so I prefer this. However, I'm gonna stick with the background already pre-laid. However, if you want like a red background, you search red background. So red, so you search up red back. Okay, that red is intense, but like more of a pink. So you search up a pink background, you just tap whichever one is your vibe, if it's this one or if it's more of like I really like this graduated tone hair, or it's more of a clean one. So whichever you prefer, because you can even put like flowers or decoration. It just depends on like what aesthetic you're going for, because the important thing about when you're creating these documents is creating something that like engages with a brand's audience. Like if the brand goes with a lot of bows, a lot of pinks, a lot of red, then maybe inclined to more of that. However, the brands that I'm working with, a lot of content I work with, it was quite like subtle, it's quite clean. So in that case, that's why I'm going to go for something more clean and subtle. I went for this cream background with some painting on the side, so I'm gonna see if I can find a cream textured background. It was already there in my search, so let's see if it comes up. So yeah, because I like the cream clean. Like I feel like sometimes white can be quite intense, so that's why I did not go for white. Oh, this is quite nice too. Something quite like subtle, something clean, cream textured with paint. And the perfect thing about it is like you can always find some pre-made documents on Canva, so like you don't really have to be faffling to try and find the texture. You can probably just go on the Canva search. This is not even sponsored. You can go on the Canva search browser and find something. I hope my laptop is not gonna die. So once you pick the background that you want, so literally just search. There's a lot of free backgrounds or paid, or just create your own background and plunk it in there. So the next thing I would do is I would open up the text at a text box, and then like, so I'm currently on the Laura, so it just depends on what you want to do. So I'm going to type in my Instagram @ because that's the first thing you want them to see. Like it's Marion Oke, so that's my name. So I'm going to do that and like type it and pop it on the front. So you can always change the font, so you can click on Laura. Okay, it's Laura. So and then you can just play around with the font, something that fits your vibe, something that fits your aesthetic and all of that. So you can go with more of like this, something more bold, something more vibrant. It just depends on like the brand you want to work with, if they're more clean or if they're more bold. So I think that's how you can navigate content. So I'm going to stick with like the Laura because I quite like how clean that was. So I'm going to put that in the center, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add an element. I'm going to add a shape. So I'm going to click on this. It doesn't really matter about the color at this point in time. Okay, but I'm going to pop it white just so it's easier to it's easier to see. So I'll just pop it white. Okay, so I've created a white background now. So what I'm going to do is Command C, Command V, Command C, Command V. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my uploads. I already uploaded my images, and it's quite easy. All you need to do is literally drag and drop the images. So I'm just going to do a few and then I'll let you guys have a go of it. So I'm going to go on the brand's page and kind of look at the content they repost and like the kind of quality, whether or not it's right background. And I've noticed from some of the brands I've been looking at, they have a variety of like showing just the product and also more of like UGC content or some of the creators and how they use the products. I'm going to do a mixture of that into this document. So now I've gone ahead and began to drag all the images over, and the perfect thing about it, because if you make any mistake you can always just change the image ASAP, so it's pretty decent. So now I'm going to show you the final image that I created. So I'm just going to scroll up here. This is the final image that I sent over to the brands to work with them. I just had to change the battery on my camera, but now we're back on track. So I finished creating my document, all of that. Let me just show you. This is how your document should look. I'll show it properly on the screen. So the important thing about this document is to have a variety of different photographs. For example, just a product, close up, the details, and a product in our environment, and also just show yourself wearing the product, like for example like a selfie or like a detail shot on your face or on your body, because I feel like it makes the content more personal when it's not just the product boom on you. for example, if you just show them one way of doing it, you think, okay, she can only work in this specific way, I'll just send her one product. But if you can show them that you can have variety and different content, for example, I have one product and I'm showing it in almost 3 or 2 different ways of styling it, showcasing it, which is really important. We're wanting to work with brands, and if you're struggling to do this, you can always create content now, because some of these contents I literally created in my back garden. And I had this like idea when I was driving the car, okay, it's time for me to create some content. And I was going on holiday, I wanted to work with brands. I can take the products on holiday and I showcase them in the sun and all of that. So I think that's why I focus on that kind of element. And for example, you can see Fenty lip gloss is something that literally I have right next to me. I wear it all the time, and it's important to showcase products that you really wear. Like this Fenty is changing. I've worn it so many times. When did I get it? I got it, it's almost been a year now, because I remember funny, so I bought it for my friend for her birthday, and I was like, after I completed the order, I'm like, oh, that would look nice on me too. So I literally purchased another order straight afterward. But like, if you showcase a product that you use day to day, like even you have Instagram story, you can even add links to that. I feel like with a lot of these brands, like they will look on your Instagram page. It's important to have your Instagram account links that they can click on, but you need to show them something that they can just see straight away, to document the JPEG, and they can see your work straight away rather than have to scroll through all your content. So it's good to have this content on your page, but like if they're scrolling trying to find that content and they're not finding anything, then it just becomes like, okay, where the content be? And like the other important thing is to make this content personal to yourself, like how you're styling the products, how you're showcasing the product, like will it fit on your feed? Because when I create content, I also have brands in mind I want to work with. I also have my feed and like my goals and what the kind of brands that I want to in mind. So it's important to make sure those two align. Like if you want to work with like a food brand, but you're always showcasing like for example sports, you need to find a way of like integrating these elements into your content. Before I used to post more like streetwear vibe and stuff like that, which it was doing good on Instagram, but when I started posting more of like high fashion chic kind of looks, the streetwear followers weren't really engaging. It's important to kind of create like a fine line where like the sporty, you're gonna do sports, you're gonna do food, a way of making it seem quite natural. Like for example, your meal prepping and all of that. I'll do more in that video on that, but that's basically what I'm trying to say for this video, that the content you're creating is sent to brand, you need to align with your vision too. Because if you're just posting a picture out of nowhere, your followers are going to be like, is this the same person I'm following? So once all of these images align with each other, you probably get more engagement. You get more engagement, people are more inclined to like comment, because they want to see what you're doing, they want to see the kind of products you're wearing and all of that. So yeah, so I think that's all for me for this video. If you would like any tips, any advice, just leave in the comments. And the main thing I will say about this is just be creative, like just experiment, play with different ways of showcasing your work, different colors, different images, and just honestly don't be shy, just try something new. And I think about this, you email so many different brands, you may not get a reply back from every brand, but that's fine. But you just have to keep pushing, keep trying. And yeah, oh, before I go, let me do an unboxing of the products I got. Okay, so this is the brand Chlorine. I'm excited. I'm gonna open it up for you guys. The packaging is so cute. Okay, let me just pop it back. Look, it's my reflex. Did you see that, guys? The packaging is so cute. Okay, look at it, guys. So I got some. So let me show you. This is the conditioner. This is the conditioner. This is the shampoo. It reminds me of, nah, I'm not gonna say what it reminds me. It reminds me of Dettol. Let me just say it. What does it contain? Yes, for strengthening your hairs. I think it'd be quite good. And what is this for? Hair strengthening serum. Oh, so you can just spray it on your hair. I'm definitely gonna be using these products. I feel like they'll be really good, because I happen to use like shampoo from Chlorine at the moment. And the funny thing is, I just bought some shampoo. I was trying it out. So okay. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please let me know if the tips were helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, because I really want to make this a place where we can all learn. If you have any social media tips on how to grow your Instagram, and if you want like an in-depth like one-to-one session, we can always do that, because I have a social media bundle where I can go through how to grow your Instagram, like posting and different strategies. They're just like a icing on top. So if you want more in-depth to kind of grow, just let me know. My email is down below, and yeah, let's go have some lunch. Is it lunch? What time is it? Not so much lunch, in between lunch, dinner, but for me it's a snack. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video.